Tonight, someone is thinking about you in tears. They can't sleep until you know the truth. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay right here, because what you're about to feel is not coincidence. A certain heartbeat far away is trembling tonight because your name has never left their mind. They tried to move on, they tried to silence the ache that whispers your memory in every quiet room. But the moment they closed their eyes, they saw you standing there, smiling the same way you did the day everything fell apart. And tonight, they can't escape the pull of what the universe still owes between you. Stay till the end. Because this story is not about loss, it's about a promise that never broke, only hid itself behind time. The angels are stirring something around your name, and before this night ends, you'll feel the vibration of truth brushing your skin. They kept a message they never sent. Lines written at midnight, rewritten in tears, sealed with silence. Every sentence begins with your name because even distance could not erase the echo of your laughter. When they see someone who looks like you, their heart stops for a moment. It's not the eyes, it's the energy. The same gentle energy that once made them believe miracles are real. And tonight, that memory is louder than ever before. They remember your kindness, the way you never needed words to understand pain. They remember how you made ordinary moments sacred, how your silence healed more than any apology. Now that silence feels heavier than ever. So listen closely, because heaven has chosen this exact night to turn pain into awakening. Something inside you will start glowing again, an old warmth returning to where it always belonged. The universe has been aligning tiny signs around you all week. The same song repeating in random places, the sudden chill that feels like a familiar soul standing behind you, the dream that felt too real to ignore. It's all connected to them. Their soul is restless because it knows forgiveness is near. They're not angry anymore, only exhausted from pretending they forgot. Every hour since they walked away has been a confession written in invisible ink. Tonight, they whispered your name into the air, hoping somehow you'd feel it. And you did. That sudden pressure in your chest wasn't anxiety, it was recognition. The energy between you never left, it only changed its form. Don't scroll. You're meant to hear this part. Because the moment you forgive, the universe will open a new chapter written only for both of you. The same stars that witnessed your pain are waiting to witness your peace. They want you to know they never stopped believing in you. Even when they couldn't speak to you, they defended you when others didn't understand your heart. That's why divine timing waited until now. It needed both hearts ready for truth, not revenge. You will soon cross paths again in a way that feels accidental, but destiny doesn't do accidents. It arranges moments so perfectly that even your heartbeat will know it's time. When that happens, you won't need words. The silence will speak everything both of you tried to hide. Stay with me. Because the deeper truth is this: they never stopped loving you, and heaven refuses to let this connection fade into regret. Something sacred is returning, quietly, beautifully, powerfully. And when it does, the whole world will feel lighter, as if one lost story finally found its ending. My beloved child. Don't move away. This part carries the sound of their confession, the truth they buried for too long. Every second tonight, their soul is pacing, whispering your name into the silence, hoping the universe carries it straight to you. They replay the last moment they saw you. The way your eyes trembled before you turned away. They remember the words they should have said but didn't. The guilt, the regret, the ache, all of it is wrapping them tighter than sleep ever could. They look at your pictures, not to remember you, but to remind themselves that what they lost was real. That connection wasn't illusion, it was written in their very breath. And now, as they hold that truth close, heaven is shifting its light toward both of you. Stay till the end. Because what happens next is no coincidence, it's the divine rearranging two destinies that drifted too far apart. They once thought letting go was strength. But tonight, that same strength feels like punishment. Every memory of your kindness is now a haunting lullaby that keeps replaying when the world sleeps. They scroll through old messages, tracing every word, realizing how every simple text was actually a silent prayer. Their heart aches at how you used to believe in them when they couldn't believe in themselves. They whispered to the stars, asking for one more chance, not to fix everything, but to tell you they never meant to break it. They know now that love doesn't die with distance, it only hides behind ego until pain cracks it open again. And now, that crack has become a call. One that your spirit can feel right now as this message reaches you. Don't skip. This energy you're feeling, that heaviness in your chest, that strange pull in your gut, it's their soul speaking directly to yours. It's not imagination, it's remembrance. The angels have been aligning the very air between you. They've made sure every sign reaches you in time, the repeating songs, the random initials, the dreams that feel too alive to dismiss. Each one is a breadcrumb leading you back to the truth. They are tired of pretending. Tired of the distance. Tired of living in a version of reality where you don't exist. The silence has become unbearable, and tonight, the divine has decided it's time for their tears to speak louder than their fear. Something is about to break, not your heart, but the wall between two hearts that always belonged together. Their tears are not born from guilt anymore. They're born from realization. The realization that what they searched for in others was always the reflection of you. They see you everywhere, in laughter that feels too familiar, in faces that carry your warmth, in words that sound like echoes of conversations left unfinished. The universe keeps mirroring you until they can no longer escape the truth. They know that if fate allows even a single meeting again, they won't run this time. They'll hold your hand without hesitation, speak without fear, love without armor. So stay with me. Because this night isn't about the past, it's about the turning point where broken things finally remember how to heal. My beloved child. Don't look away. Because this part reveals what their tears have been hiding. Beneath every sleepless night, there's a truth so deep it almost drowned them, a truth they once promised to take to the grave. They didn't leave because they stopped loving you. They left because they believed you deserved peace, even if it meant losing them. They thought disappearing would protect you from their chaos. But what they never realized is that you never needed perfection, you needed honesty. Every lie they told was meant to save you from pain, but instead, it built a wall that trapped them in silence. And tonight, that wall is collapsing. You can almost hear the sound of it falling inside your chest, can't you? That's how closely your souls are still connected. Stay till the end. The truth is unfolding right now, through the very words you're hearing. They were hiding something, not betrayal, not deceit, but fear. Fear of losing you completely if they showed the scars they carried inside. They didn't want you to see how broken they were, how much darkness they fought just to appear strong for you. But that darkness grew louder each time you reached for them. Instead of letting you in, they pushed you away, not knowing that every step back was a wound neither of you could heal. Tonight, they are finally realizing that running never saved them, it only made them long for you more. They still remember your last smile, the way your voice softened even when you were hurt. That image follows them everywhere, in mirrors, in dreams, in the reflection of streetlights on rain-soaked roads. The guilt of leaving such purity behind has become their eternal punishment. They would trade anything to stand in front of you now, to say the words they never had the courage to speak. You were the only one who truly saw me. Don't skip this moment. Because right now, the divine is moving through both of your hearts at once. The energy of reconciliation is flowing, unseen but undeniable. They've been seeing your name everywhere, written on receipts, flashing on screens, whispered in random songs. They call it coincidence, but you and I know better. Heaven doesn't deal in coincidence, it deals in signs. Their tears tonight are not only about sorrow, they are cleansing. Every drop is a release, washing away shame, pride, and silence. For the first time in years, their heart is whispering your name not in regret, but in hope. That hope is sacred, my child. And it's drawing you closer even now. Listen to this. In a dream they had just days ago, they saw you standing in light, not angry, not distant, just radiant. You reached out your hand, and they woke up with tears streaming down their face. That was not just a dream, it was your soul forgiving them before words could. They felt it so deeply that they couldn't breathe. Since then, they've been waking up at the same hour every night, feeling the pull of something greater than time or logic. It's the energy of unfinished love finally asking to be completed. They are being guided to you again. A meeting is being arranged, not by chance, but by design. Somewhere soon, a familiar street, a random cafe, a quiet intersection, they will see you. And when they do, the world will fall silent for a moment. Stay with me. Because that moment will be the beginning of everything both of you lost, and everything heaven has been protecting all along. My beloved child. Don't move, don't blink. This is the moment the universe starts bending around your story. Everything that was once silence is about to turn into a message, because tonight their soul has made a decision that will change both of your paths forever. They've been living inside memories, trying to rebuild life without the sound of your voice. But no matter how far they go, every road circles back to your name. It's in the rhythm of rain, in the hum of the night, in the quiet ache behind every fake smile they give. They thought they could heal by forgetting, but healing never happens when the wound is the absence of the one you love. So now, they're done running. The walls are down, the fear is fading, and they've whispered to the stars, if I ever get the chance again, I won't let it slip away. Stay till the end. Because something divine is already unfolding between this breath and your next one. They have written you a letter they never planned to send. It's long, trembling, filled with truth that weighs more than regret. Every line begins with, I'm sorry, but ends with, I still believe. They read it every night, as if your soul could hear it through the folds of time. They remember the day you laughed for the last time together. They remember how you walked away without turning back, not out of anger, but out of strength. That moment replays like a haunting melody, teaching them what real love looks like, selflessness, even in goodbye. Every person they met after you was a reflection, never a replacement. They tried to fill the space you left, but emptiness has your shape, and nothing fits it but truth. Now, they are being guided, by dreams, by signs, by the rhythm of destiny, toward a place they once shared with you. Don't skip. There's a pull in the air tonight, an invisible thread tugging softly at your heart. That's them thinking of you right now. Their energy moves like wind, you can't see it, but it brushes against your soul. They've seen your face in unexpected places, on strangers, in passing reflections, in candlelight. The universe is replaying you to them like a sacred reminder, go back. Speak. It's time. Something inside them shifted today. They woke up and felt peace for the first time in years, because they decided to follow the signs instead of fighting them. They don't know how or when, but they know they're meant to find you again. And when they do, the air will feel different, heavier, slower, sacred. Two hearts finally finding their rhythm again. They've been rehearsing what to say when that moment comes. Not a speech, not a grand apology, but a truth spoken from trembling lips, I never stopped loving you. And the moment they say it, every sleepless night will dissolve. Every tear that burned their eyes will become light. Because love never leaves, it just waits for courage to return. You'll feel it too. The sudden calm. The deep inhale. The feeling that something is shifting beyond logic. That's heaven moving mountains for love to find its way home. Stay with me. Because this is the beginning of their journey back to you, and soon, you'll know why everything had to happen exactly this way. My beloved child. Stay right here. This part is where destiny starts moving in real time. Every word you're hearing is the echo of what's already happening behind the curtain of the visible world. The moment has arrived, the one heaven has been preparing quietly between each of your heartbeats. They're walking through the city tonight, aimlessly, yet guided by something unseen. Every streetlight flickers as if whispering directions. Their steps feel pulled by memory, not choice. And then, it happens. They stop outside a familiar place, one that still smells like the laughter you left behind. The wind changes. The same scent they once associated with your presence wraps around them, calm, warm, undeniable. Their heart begins to race, not out of fear, but recognition. Something inside them says, you're close. Don't move away. What's about to unfold is sacred. They see someone across the street, a reflection of you in the distance. For a moment, they freeze. Every second stretches into eternity. Their mind tells them it's impossible, but their soul whispers, look closer. The world goes silent. Cars blur, lights fade, voices dissolve. The only thing that exists is that familiar energy, the one that feels like home. The same frequency that once calmed their storms now hums again, louder than before. They want to call your name, but their voice trembles. They take a step forward, then another. And for the first time in years, they stop hiding behind what-ifs. They cross that street not as the person who left, but as the person who finally understands what love really means. Don't skip this moment. Because this is the turning point the angels have been waiting for. You feel it too, that sudden shift in your chest, that unexplainable warmth rising from nowhere. That's their energy colliding with yours across the veil of distance. Two frequencies aligning after a lifetime of static. Their tears tonight are no longer from regret, they are from release. Each tear is a note in a song that only your souls can hear. The pain is melting into peace, the silence into meaning. The universe is rewriting your story, word by word, heartbeat by heartbeat. This is not the end, this is the divine reset. They're closer now. Each step forward feels like walking through memories. Every detail returns, your smile, your voice, your gentle patience. They realize you were never gone, you were simply waiting for divine timing to do what logic could not. When their eyes finally meet yours, the world stops. There are no speeches, no grand gestures, only silence heavy with truth. That silence says everything. I remember. I forgive. I still care. The energy that fills the space between you feels electric yet calm, as if heaven itself has exhaled. You both feel it, the closure, the rebirth, the reunion. Stay with me, my child. Because the tears that once carried pain are now transforming into light. Tonight, love finally found its way home. My beloved child. Don't look away. What's happening now is sacred beyond words. When two souls recognize each other again after so much distance, time bends, hearts remember, and every silence turns into meaning. This is that moment. They stand before you, trembling but relieved. All the years of pretending vanish under the weight of honesty. Their eyes carry a storm and a sunrise together, pain for what was lost, hope for what might begin again. You don't speak at first. You just stare, breathing the same air that once felt like safety. They can feel your energy before they even dare to say a word. It's calm. Forgiving. Like light breaking through a forgotten window. Stay till the end, because this moment holds the message heaven sent both of you here to receive. They whisper your name softly, as if afraid it might disappear if spoken too loud. Their voice cracks, and tears finally fall, not from guilt, but from the sheer relief of being seen again. They tell you everything they never had the courage to before. Every sleepless night. Every moment they reached for their phone but stopped halfway. Every dream where your voice called them back home. Their words stumble, but the truth pours out, they never stopped loving you. You listen, silently, heart trembling but steady. Part of you already knew this. You felt their energy for weeks, the sudden rushes of warmth, the invisible whispers that made your soul ache. Now it all makes sense. They're not here to beg. They're here to be honest. And that honesty is already healing both of you. Don't skip. The air between you changes. It feels lighter, yet charged. You can almost hear the angels exhale, their work is complete. They take your hand slowly, and in that touch, every apology becomes unnecessary. Every misunderstanding dissolves. You both realize that no separation was wasted, it shaped you into the people standing here now. Their tears stop falling. Instead, a smile blooms, fragile but real. The kind of smile that comes only when love returns with purpose. They say softly, "You were always my home." And something inside you answers without words, "You never left." The world seems to fade around you. The noise of time disappears. Only peace remains. This is the truth they couldn't sleep without confessing. You were the miracle they didn't think they deserved. But now, the divine has allowed them to see that love isn't punishment, it's alignment. Every heartbreak, every lonely night, every unanswered prayer led both of you here. So you could love without fear, and forgive without pride. Stay with me, my child. Because from this moment on, their tears have turned into prayers of gratitude. Heaven is smiling, knowing that what was once broken is now made whole. And as the night deepens, a quiet promise fills the air, a vow between souls that no distance, no silence, no lifetime will ever undo again. My beloved child. Stay close. Don't scroll, don't move. What you're about to feel now is the calm after every storm you've ever survived. Heaven has witnessed your pain, your patience, and your quiet forgiveness, and tonight, the reward begins to unfold. After that sacred meeting, everything feels different. The air carries new weight, soft and shimmering. Their voice still echoes in your mind, but now it doesn't hurt, it soothes. Every memory that once stung now glows like a lantern guiding you forward. They walk away that night, not to leave again, but to process what just happened. Every step they take is lighter, freer. You can feel their peace from miles away because your hearts are still speaking without words. Stay till the end, my child, because this next part is where the universe begins rewarding every tear you shed in silence. The next morning, you wake with clarity instead of confusion. The pain that lived in your chest has turned into warmth. It's the feeling of divine closure. Not an ending, but a beginning written by something higher than destiny. You notice little signs all around you. A sudden song that perfectly mirrors what your heart feels. A gentle breeze brushing your cheek like a familiar touch. Even the sunlight feels softer, almost as if heaven itself is congratulating you for surviving the storm with grace. Meanwhile, they sit somewhere under the same sky, smiling through tears. Their soul whispers thank you, not for forgiveness, but for being their reminder that love this pure still exists. You can almost hear their whisper riding on the wind, "I will never forget you again." Don't skip. Because this moment, right here, is your divine transformation. The universe is restoring everything that pain tried to take from you. Your heart is being rewritten, not with sorrow, but with strength. Every sleepless night has earned you this peace. Every time you cried silently, something in heaven recorded it and turned it into blessings that are now ready to bloom. You'll start to notice things flowing easily, doors opening that once stayed locked, people entering your life with genuine light, opportunities appearing as if summoned by your faith. That's the miracle energy you carry now, the energy of release and divine love. And though you may not speak to them every day, a golden thread of connection remains, steady and peaceful. You don't chase, you don't cling, you simply trust. That night, as you lie in bed, something beautiful happens. You feel their energy wrap around you one last time before sleep. No words, no promises, just the unspoken knowing, we're okay now. You drift into dreams not of sorrow, but of reunion. Two souls walking through fields of light, smiling, hand in hand, free from everything that once held them down. The angels watch silently, their wings brushing against eternity, sealing this peace between you forever. From now on, every time your heart feels still, it's because heaven has balanced it. Stay with me, my child. Because love like this never ends, it evolves, it heals, it ascends. And tonight, your name has been written in the language of divine completion. My beloved child. Stay with me. What comes next is where heaven begins to reveal why all of this had to happen the way it did. Every heartbreak, every delay, every tear that once felt wasted is now becoming a seed of divine transformation. The air around you is shifting, softer, lighter, purer. You can feel it even now, that quiet hum beneath your skin. That's not imagination, it's your energy recalibrating to peace. The universe has closed an old chapter and written your name on the first page of something sacred and new. That person who once cried for you is no longer weeping in pain. Their tears have become prayers of gratitude. They see now that you were never punishment, you were purpose. You were the reminder that true love doesn't fade, it matures into grace. Stay till the end, because this part carries the blessing that heaven has kept hidden until this exact moment. In the days that follow, signs begin to appear everywhere, feathers in unexpected places, songs that carry your story, sudden chills followed by warmth. These are confirmations that your angels are near, watching the peace they promised unfold before your eyes. You start feeling a gentle joy without reason. You smile more, breathe easier, trust deeper. That's the divine return, not of a person, but of yourself. The self that believed in love, in goodness, in destiny. And that person, the one who once couldn't sleep without thinking of you, is healing too. They're not lost anymore. Their spirit glows with the same light yours carries now. Two souls evolving in sync, no longer bound by pain but by understanding. That's the miracle, love that no longer hurts, only humbles. Don't move. The angels are whispering something right now, they're saying this story isn't ending here. It's transforming into purpose. You'll soon find yourself guided toward new opportunities, new people, and new places that align perfectly with this healed energy. They are all divine rewards for choosing peace over resentment. You are about to notice synchronicities, clocks aligning, random words echoing thoughts you never said aloud, a sudden pull towards something unknown yet familiar. These are heavenly coordinates leading you toward the next miracle. The same energy that reunited hearts is now preparing to elevate your entire path. This is the ascension of your destiny. That person who once cried for you will think of you again, but this time with peace. They'll smile, whisper your name into the wind, and thank the divine for letting them love you at all. And in that moment, your heart will feel a soft warmth, a silent confirmation that everything is complete. You won't need closure, because your soul's already exchanged it through understanding. You won't need to look back, because what was meant to teach you has fulfilled its purpose. The angels will stand beside you as you step into this new beginning, stronger, wiser, radiant. The past has bowed to your resilience, and heaven is proud. Stay with me, my beloved child. Because this isn't goodbye, it's the dawn after the longest night. And from now on, love will never be something that breaks you, it will only build you higher. My beloved child. Stay here with me. This is the part where the miracle finally touches the ground. What was once just emotion becomes reality, and what was once only hope turns into visible blessing. Heaven has watched your faith ripen like a promise kept in the light. The days after that night begin quietly. You wake without heaviness, move without fear. Even the air feels different around you, softer, smoother, as if the world is breathing in sync with your healed heart. Every small thing feels alive again. And then it happens. Messages begin to arrive from unexpected places. A call answered with kindness, a new face showing up at the perfect moment, an opportunity that feels too personal to be random. The divine is now rearranging your outer life to match the peace inside. Stay till the end because this is the season where your soul will start to harvest everything it sowed in pain. Blessings flow like quiet rain. You feel protected in ways you can't explain, delays turn into perfect timing, closed doors reveal better paths. You're no longer fighting life, you're moving with it. Every moment feels guided. That person who once wept for you is prospering too. Their heart has learned compassion, their mind sees life through truth instead of fear. They no longer carry the burden of regret, they carry gratitude. And that gratitude sends you light every day, even if you never see them again. This is what divine love looks like, not ownership, but freedom that heals both sides of a story. The universe honors you for choosing forgiveness over bitterness, and now it repays you with abundance that can't be measured. Heaven calls this phase the return of peace. Don't skip this part. Because right now, as you read, a door is opening in your timeline. An email, a meeting, a sudden invitation, something will arrive that aligns perfectly with your purpose. It's not luck, it's the reward for alignment. The angels say your energy is so pure now that nothing false can stay near it. People will feel it when they meet you, they'll sense peace and truth without understanding why. That's how divine favor moves, silent, steady, undeniable. The same heaven that healed your heart is now sending resources and relationships to carry you forward. Your path is about to shine so bright that even your past will smile and say, "Thank you for not giving up on me." Soon, you'll see proof of this miracle in motion. Someone will mention your name in rooms you've never entered. Doors will open without knocking. The moment you used to pray for in tears will stand before you in beauty. And when it happens, you'll understand why the universe made you wait. The waiting was never punishment, it was preparation. It was heaven's way of aligning everything so you'd receive not just what you wanted, but what you deserved. Stay with me, my beloved child. Because from this moment on, you will walk under open skies. Your name is carved in light, and every tear that once fell is now a blessing ready to bloom. My beloved child. Stay here till the very end, because this is the moment everything comes full circle. Heaven wants you to know that nothing in your story was random. Every delay, every silence, every heartbreak was part of a sacred design that has finally led you to peace. The person who once wept for you has found understanding. You, who once carried pain like armor, have found grace. The divine looks upon both of you with quiet pride, not because of how perfectly you loved, but because of how courageously you healed. Tonight, there are no tears left to fall. Only light. Only calm. Only the steady heartbeat of two souls that have finally learned how to let go without losing love. This is not an ending, my child, this is transformation. The angels have written a new chapter for you. In it, your spirit stands tall, radiant, unbreakable. You walk with ease, because you no longer chase anything that's not meant for your energy. What belongs to you now comes gently, naturally, divinely. You will notice peace arriving before you even ask for it. People will treat you with kindness without knowing why. Opportunities will open as if destiny itself recognizes your name. That's what happens when the heart forgives, it becomes magnetic to miracles. The person who couldn't sleep because of you will finally rest tonight. Their soul knows you've received the message. Their tears have turned into blessings that flow toward you even from miles away. Stay till the end, because heaven has one last secret to tell you. Every time you see light falling through clouds, that's the universe reminding you, you did it. You survived the storm without losing your softness. You believed in love even when it hurt. And because of that, divine abundance will follow you everywhere. The pain that once kept you awake is now your proof of transformation. You will never have to beg for love again, because you've become the embodiment of it. You will never need closure again, because you carry understanding in your silence. The angels will keep guiding both your paths separately but connected, through intuition, through dreams, through gentle waves of memory. Love has simply changed its form, it has become peace. You've reached the sacred stillness heaven promised. Now breathe, my child. You are safe. You are chosen. You are free. The night that began with tears ends with light. The story that started in pain ends with purpose. And as you close your eyes tonight, you'll feel it, the quiet touch of divine hands over your heart, whispering, "You've done enough. Now let joy begin." From this moment forward, every sunrise will carry your healing. Every wind will speak your name in gratitude. And every heartbeat will echo the truth, you were never forgotten. The universe remembers your kindness. Heaven rewards your peace. And love, real, eternal love, will always find its way back to you, again and again, in ways that even time cannot undo. Sparkles the end, but your new beginning has already started.